Hi, I'm the founder of Jobby.ca, and I know a lot of small business owners and freelancers and people like that are sort of struggling right now with the social distancing and trying to figure out where they're going to find leads and where they're going to find business and how they're going to keep things afloat. And I mean, I think we all realize by now that this thing isn't going to go away in a couple of weeks. This is going to be how it's going to be for a while until they find a treatment or a cure for this or a vaccine. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to let you know that it doesn't have to be a complete disaster. Before I moved to Canada, I actually spent years working as a freelancer and I worked online for customers around the world, and most of them I never even spoke to on the phone. Everything was done via the internet, various websites, and all that sort of thing. And I would find the jobs, make an offer, get the job, and do the work and deliver it, and we never actually had to meet each other. So what I wanted to say is that Jobby.ca is a site that is designed for exactly that. We've made a site where customers can post their service requests and contractors and freelancers and small businesses receive those leads in their area and can make an offer, get hired, get feedback, build a business, create a profile, link to their website, all kinds of things from the website, from the Jobby.ca site, without ever actually having to come face to face with their customers. In fact, if you process payments via PayPal or Square or online somehow, you technically wouldn't ever have to be face to face to your customer. I mean, in certain things like childcare or dog walking, you might have to meet up with somebody. But for most things, I mean, if somebody's doing something outside your house or they're working on your car or whatever, there's ways around this. You could conceivably still do the work without actually physically being face to face with your customer. So I just wanted to show you a little bit about how it works. We've got a page on the site that explains basically how it all works. If it'll open for me. So what it is it's a website that works on any device. So you can access it on your phone, you can access it on a tablet, you can access it on a laptop or a computer. Service providers, you sign up, you create a profile, you link to your website, you add your logo, you upload your credentials, you link to your social media and that kind of thing. And then you can either reach out to customers or you can post fixed price services in the service area where if you're offering something at a fixed rate and you're not going to make a bid on it, you could set the rate there and people who are browsing that section would find it. Or when customers post a service request, you would get a notification that somebody in your area has posted a request in your area of expertise. You log in, you make an offer on their service request, and you upload whatever documentation or credentials or whatever you want. And if they decide they like your offer, they could potentially send you a private message, or even there's a video conferencing section on the website where you could have a face-to-face digital chat. And then they could hire you via the website. Now, the one thing we don't do is process payments, and we don't take any commissions. So the fee that you pay to get it to belong to the site is from $5 a month, which is less than a Kijiji ad. And everything on the site is available to you for that price. So you don't have to pay any extra, and we won't take any of your money. You would bill your client outside of the site the way you normally would. They pay you, and then you can both leave feedback for each other. So that's quite a nice feature because it keeps everybody, everybody wants to have good feedback. So you want to do a good job for them, but they also need to be a good customer where they, giving you information on time, or where they don't hassle you with payments and stuff like that. So it's nice if both sides get to have some feedback about each other. There's a help and support section, so if you need any information, it's quite easy. And then we've also got a refer a friend program. So if you refer a certain number of people and you accrue a certain number of referrals, you would get a free month. So for every time you refer that number of people, you get to be on the site for free, and that's for a full-fledged profile. So all you have to do to get involved or to use the site is to register, which is quick and easy. You can sign in with Facebook, or you could choose to sign up the old-fashioned way. So there's a couple of options. There's a freelancer plan, a small business, and an enterprise. They're basically the same thing, just you're allowed to have more in your portfolio if you're a higher ranked type of business, and you'd have a different amount of bids or offers that you can make every month. But starting at $5 a month, you can get everything onto the site, including your links and all that sort of thing, and you can get started. So it's that easy. You'll fill in your information, where you are, what you do, what your hourly rates are, and all that kind of thing, and then you're on. Then that's it. And then you can access the site by logging in and looking at all the leads and that sort of thing. Oh, and if you are a service provider on the site, you can also post your own service requests. So if you own a business and you want to find leads, but you also want to find subcontractors to do work for you, you could do both of those at the same time. Customer profiles, you can only look for services. You can't make offers on these services, but I mean that's a free option if you just want to get on there and find some subcontractors and that sort of thing. Anyway, so that's it. We built this site. It exists. It's designed to be as hands off as possible in terms of marketing and finding leads and that sort of thing. And like I said, I spent many years finding all my leads online, working for people around the world, and never ever meeting any of them face to face. I processed all my payments online. I did everything by email or Skype or the few times that I did speak to people. And it works quite fine. I mean, as long as you have an easy way to find the leads, it's 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 quite a nice way to do your job too, because you you can work for whoever you like, wherever you like, at any time of day or night. As long as you get the job done. That's pretty much how it goes. Anyway, so if you're a small business owner, a freelancer, looking for a way to supplement your income while we go through this craziness, give it a try, and yeah, we hope to see you on the site. Thanks for listening. Bye.